And we are live. Good late afternoon, everyone. It is Thursday, February 2nd, 4:23 p.m. minus 2 degrees Celsius. Hopefully you can see and hear everything okay. Sheena Roberts in the chat. And there I am. Still pretty tired, but feeling better. I had a good breakfast. Well, not a good breakfast, but I had a really good lunch and a really good snack last night. So Sheena Roberts here. Alfred, Marge, hello. I'm here at the Place d'Art, where last night they had a pretty awesome, and it looks like they're taking it down. So I am glad I recorded along here last night. Josephine is here. Marie Palmer's here. Welcome to the non-lazy Montreal stream. Last night I did a stream from in the hotel room. This is St. Catherine Street. So what I'm thinking, I've already made some videos around town on some of the more popular streets and areas. So I'm thinking maybe we'll head south down to the Old Port in Old Montreal. Mr. Mountain Hiker, Kevin, Pinesel, Alfred. And yeah, they have had a ton of snow here. And the sidewalks have been atrocious. I've seen a few people slip and fall already. No comment on if I have. But what you see here, this is pretty much what the sidewalks are like everywhere. I don't know why I'm walking through this thing. Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, I'm pretty much in the heart of downtown. This is the Arts and Entertainment District. And I think there's a big skating rink just along the way here. I don't know how long this live will go for. Available Wi-Fi network. Hilton Honors is an available network nearby. Well, sorry, Hilton, I will not be stealing your Wi-Fi signal. There's a crazy person across the street yelling. I hope you've all had a good Thursday so far. Jeanette, $20. Can't stay $20 for a nice dinner. Jeanette, thank you. Thank you so much for the 20. Sorry to hear you can't stay, but I'm sure you're doing something better than this. Houston. And I hear music, so we're just gonna keep walking here. This on the left. Oh, I gotta mute this for a sec, guys, sorry. They're blasting French music here. I don't know if the content ID is going to pick it up as a match or not, but I'm not really going to take that chance, so we're just going to keep going here. All right, sorry about that. So where I'm gonna head is due south there. We're on this pedestrianized section of St. Catherine Street. Hello, Vitor, Ali BHG. Gee, the sidewalks are horrible to walk on. Oh, they are absolutely awful. It's such a walkable city and it's so bikeable too, but these sidewalks here are kind of a joke, but I'm guessing it's just a no-win situation trying to keep these clear. And tomorrow apparently is going to be like minus 20 or minus 30. What am I doing in Montreal? It's a good question. What am I doing in Montreal? This is my last night here. I fly out tomorrow night. I have a question in Montreal I'll ask you.
Long time no see, buddy.
Well, here's the place where I had dinner last night. Actually, no, that's not for a few blocks, but look at this. Mike Landry, $3. Hello. Thank you, Mike Landry. Marge, $10 towards the smoked meat sandwich. I had a smoked meat poutine last night. In case I was not aware, Action Kid returned to NYC. Yeah, I was talking to him earlier today. I think he got a pretty neat flight video he was excited about. So I guess this is like their equivalent of Nathan Phillips Square. Thank you, Marge. Thank you, Mike Landry, for your super chats and support. And Audi R5, RS5 QC 1399. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have a question for you. Will YouTube copyright this very faint music they're playing here? I kind of want to hang out here longer, but I also don't want to pick up a music match. Oh well, at least we got to see it. I did not do a walk along St. Catherine Street. Well, I kind of did. I did a bit of a night walk last night, but I haven't done a full-blown video along here. But I did do Saint Laurent and Le Plateau, and I got a subway video in, and my video from Montreal to Toronto, or Toronto to Montreal. So I am 5 videos in. Herman says, do you think you might like living in Montreal? No. I like visiting Montreal. It's an awesome, awesome city. And it's surprisingly affordable relative to what we're used to, prices-wise. And this area is a bit of a red light district. It's kind of a nice scene here. They call this the Quartier des Spectacles, I think. I don't know. I can't pronounce French, but that means performing arts. You should go visit the new big buildings being built. These ones over here. Jamie, 1985, $10 pour une bière. I'm assuming that's for a beer? Thank you, Jamie, 1985. Merci. This cute old lady in one of my videos was trying to pass over a very, very precarious situation on the sidewalk, and I kind of got out of her way, and she said, merci. And then I said, good luck. And she smiled and said, merci again. So unfortunately, St. Catherine Street here is no longer pedestrianized. And Audi, I have a question for you. Audi RS5QC, is this place good? That La Belle Province? Because that is where I had dinner last night. After my live stream, I went there and had a smoked meat poutine. And I thought it was pretty awesome. But I have no idea. Look at this. Just trying to get across here. So this is St. Laurent. I've recorded along here a few times already. But this will drop us down into Chinatown. I walked by Schwartz's earlier, but I wasn't quite hungry yet for one of their famous smoked meat sandwiches, so maybe I'll just go to Reuben's or Dunn's tonight. I don't really feel like going all the way back up there. So if you're just tuning in, we started off at St. Catherine Street, the famous St. Catherine Street. Now I'm going south down St. Laurent. That lady had no intentions on moving out of the way. And there's Chinatown straight ahead. And on the other side of Chinatown is Old Montreal. I kind of want to head down there. Word on the street is that tomorrow's going to be like minus 20 to minus 30. Papa lives in Ottawa. I remember flying over Ottawa last night and looking down and going, what is that? I thought, is that Kingston? All those lights? And I popped Google Maps up, and it turns out it wasn't Kingston, it was Ottawa. Shogun Gaming says minus 45 with the wind. Well, I'm going to see if my hotel offers early or late checkout tomorrow. I might do a hotel review video and call it a day. I'm not really sure. In the winds, strong's all at you, says Tian Nguyen. All right, it says my audio just disconnected. We just lost external audio. That's how you know it's cold when the iPhone. I'm gonna try to re-plug it in when I get to the other side of the street here. Rene Levesque. All right, let me try to bring the audio back to the way. Accessory not supported. Well, I'll be damned. Sorry guys, one sec. Well, hopefully it's not windy tonight because I do not have external audio. It is too cold here in Montreal for the iPhone to support it. Stupid Apple. Alright, I'm just putting my audio stuff away. Alright, so that's fun. That is what we are no longer using, and why I sound so different. Oh my, H2. $20. Holy shit, thank you very much for the support and the super chat. I have to remember to talk closer to my phone here. I see Vivian Johnson in the chat. Last night when I was flying over Belleville, I looked down and thought of you. Every time I saw a big patch of lights out of the plane, I'd try to guess what city it is, and I actually correctly guessed Belleville. So this is the main street through Chinatown. Yeah, you can still hear me. The audio will be okay as long as we avoid any big wind. It's the wind, that's the problem. I don't know when it last snowed, but it was snowing lightly this morning when I woke up. I looked out the window and saw snow. All right, I've already recorded this part a few times. You know what? This is the third time I have recorded this spot. To whomever asked if it is icy under my feet, the answer is yes. Oh, that was John. It is quite slippery. So this is Rue Clark. Let's continue through Chinatown a bit more. And then we'll head south down to the Old Port. A lot of bubble tea and massage shops here. I am walking on pure ice right now.
Before it was 70.
Buffet, $17.85. Holy shit. And I just paid more than double that for the Mandarin. That's probably their lunch. Two seasons in Montreal, winter and construction. That's normally what people say about Toronto. One thing I have noticed here is way less food delivery guys. Although that guy is delivering food on a scooter. That is nuts. It's almost funny watching everyone try not to slip.
I mean, the earlier we get there.
So my hotel is just off in that direction, but we're gonna go south here at Rue Saint-Urbain. And this should lead us up into the old part of town, Old Montreal. Which actually has a heavy British influence in the design of a lot of the buildings. And in fact, a lot of the duplexes and triplexes here are Scottish inspired, believe it or not. I was reading up on Le Plateau neighborhood and marveling at their amazing density and how much better it is than ours. So straight ahead should be Notre Dame Basilica. There's a metro stop across the street. And sadly, this all used to be part of Chinatown. And they cleared a lot of it out to make way for that convention center. Palais des Congrès de Montréal. Oh, there's a fire station built into the convention center. That's neat. So Old Montreal is straight ahead. And I think that is Montreal City Hall, that Art Deco looking building, or the Bank of Montreal. I don't really know. Maybe someone can answer. We good. We good. I don't know, paranormal witness girl. The only French I've muttered is bonjour and merci. And then I bust out the English. I went to a Timmy's today and she asked something to me in French. I assumed, how can I help you? And I just said, bonjour, double, medium, please. And then she smiled and responded in perfect English. Ooh, look at this. I'm gonna put my gimbal into a different mode here. There is Notre Dame Basilica. chance to pass by a future run station? Nope. Not that I know of. Marge, no run-ins with G-Corp yet?
We did.
Oh, look at this. And I believe that is the original Bank of Montreal headquarters. Feel free to correct me if I'm mistaken. That is correct, Robert. I believe that right there might be the current Bank of Montreal, Quebec headquarters. Audi says yes, it's the first BMO. Look at these trails I'm walking through. And me being the doofus that I am, I opted for my weatherproof shoes over my rugged boots, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, slippery is an understatement. It's quite the contrast from St. Catherine Street, where we just were, to Old Montreal. All right, let's head down to the Old Port. And from what I was reading, the province of Quebec had a curfew in place for part of the pandemic, a highly controversial measure, and they left it in place at the Old Port. So even though they lifted those measures, the Old Port still now shuts down overnight. I wonder if I should go there and make a video to defy it. But when people say Old Montreal reminds them of Europe, this is what they mean. I'm just sliding my way down to the river here. There's a lot of really, really high-end restaurants and hotels in this part of town. And apparently there is a connection to the Rezo that connects Chinatown and Old Montreal to the underground network. Thinking of moving? No. But I'll certainly visit again. So the St. Lawrence is just over there. And I think La Ronde, their Six Flags amusement park, is just off in the distance. I imagine most places in this area are going to be closed pretty soon, except for the restaurants. Oh, we have met Saint Laurent. Montreal's Main Street, so to speak. They actually used to call it Le Main. And I think that's like a science center just over there. Bonjour, Lucky A. A public toilet. I think you have to pay to use that one. That's neat. Do they give you a refund if it's filthy?
Oh my god. So not used to doing that.
There's the Ferris wheel over there. Igloo Fest. What is Igloo Fest? What is that all about? Poutine and pastries not open. Should we go see what Igloo Fest is? Sorry guys, I can't follow the chat as closely because I'm trying to watch where I step and not fall on my ass. Let's go see what this is. And then I will head back north up this street because this is Jacques Cartier. And that looks pretty stunning. So that will be the escape route. Does anyone want to tell me what the hell Igloo Fest is? Before we spend any time. Sorry, I don't even know what's going on. Well, just off in that direction is the St. Lawrence. It doesn't look like this Igloo Fest is really functioning at the moment. They seem to still be setting it up. I wouldn't mind paying to enter if it were worth it. But yeah, look, all these vendors aren't open. All right, that's my cue to head back. From January 13th to February 5th, Igloo Fest, the coldest music festival in the world, brings thousands of electronic music and winter enthusiasts. Thank you. So it's a music festival. That would explain quite a bit, actually. So no Igloo Fest for us. We're gonna go ahead up Jacques Cartier, which looks like a very nice street. Is the Ferris wheel heated? I don't know. After Niagara Falls' Ferris wheel, I've had my share of that for a while. I did that twice, once on a live stream, and I made a Ferris wheel video. Give a little wave for not killing me. Oh, look at this street. There's a big Montreal poutine restaurant. Lucinda Butler, £5. Hi from the UK. Get yourself a coffee. Thanks for the effort. Thank you, Lucinda. Thank you for the super chat.
Hi from the UK. Get yourself a cough. Thanks for the effort. 20.
And the notification worked. Is that a real fire? How cool is that? Oh, there's a train rolling by. Those tracks I just walked over. I could have been trapped on the other side of a massive freight train. Gabriella, $20. Oui, Johnny. The Rue in Old Montreal is heated. Thank you so much for the support and the info. There you go, folks. Thank you again. The big wheel is heated. Very good to know. I do not know what that building is.
Oui, Johnny. The Rue in Old Montreal is heated.
Look at that. God bless.
Yeah, I can imagine.
All right, I believe we're heading west. Oh my, what is this? I'm gonna have to go to the other side of the street. Just give me a second, folks. Pretty stunning building. Hey, an A&W. Thank you for the report, Sapand. Angela says Montreal looks beautiful. There's many dispensaries and Timmy's as Toronto. Dispensaries, haven't seen a single one. Timmy's, there's a fair bit, but not as many. They really have a culture of small businesses here. And there's way more smaller cafe chains and independent cafes, which I personally think is great because they still have their Timmy's and their Starbucks and their second cups. There's no shortage of those places. They also have way more variety in terms of independent cafes. Yeah, Chris, I don't think I'm gonna make it on this one, but I hit Rue St. Paul on my Old Montreal video, if I'm not mistaken. That I uploaded like a year and a half ago. So I will exit Old Montreal and we'll head back into downtown. I guess I'll just try to burn up the battery in the iPhone. That guy was not paying attention to where he was going. That bus keeps revving. There it goes. I thought it might have been stuck. All right, so this should be back to Notre Dame. I'm just going to take a quick look at Google Maps here. And confirm an escape route. Chris G, $13.99 super sticker. Thank you, Chris G. Thank you very much for the support and the super sticker. Je suis happy. That's literally the extent of my French. All right, let me take a quick peek at maps here. Place des Armes. The original BMO, apparently. Brad Palmer, $5 for some extra cheese on that smoked meat sandwich. Thank you, Brad Palmer. I guess I'm going to a smoked meat restaurant tonight or tomorrow. I already walked by Schwartz's and it was pretty busy. They say everyone has to eat there once in their life. Although, truthfully, I kind of think Dunn's is just as good. I know that
For
might
some
be
extra
sacrilege,
cheese on that smoked meat sandwich.
but every time I've been to Dunn's, it's been every bit as tasty as the few times I've been to Schwartz's. Cue the eyeball rolls. Maybe I just have a low bar and it's easy to hit a 10 out of 10, but I think both are fantastic. I've been to a place called Reuben's, and I would say theirs was definitely a slight notch below, but still damn good. Nancy, $10. Do tell us how the cold has gotten there. It's getting very cold here. And you saw the skyline, a straight
Do
line
tell us how
down.
cold it has gotten there. It is getting very cold here, and I saw the skyline, a straight line of cloud cover for the front is now over Saratoga Springs, New York.
Thank you, Nancy Mattis. It's about -2, -3. Not particularly cold, but tomorrow is supposed to be a deep, deep freeze. And there's the Westin Hotel. Certainly well out of my budget. There's another fancy hotel. Not the most convenient place to stay, actually. I think you'd be better up on near Rene Levesque or St. Catherine or that Maisonneuve Boulevard. I imagine you'd be doing a lot of Uber and Lyft and taxis from up here. All right, the next major street, I'm gonna make a right and head back into downtown. Why does Montreal look like they're still celebrating Christmas? Same thing on Bloor Street West through Yorkville. They put these nice lights up, they might as well leave them up through the winter. I think I see a Via train off in the distance. Centre du Commerce Mondial, Montreal.
Probably fucking where it is.
Someone asking where's all the people? Probably not in Old Montreal. Oh, we found a metro station. Square Victoria. So let's head north here. And as a kid growing up, being a fan of Skyscrapers, whenever I thought of Montreal, this is the building that would come to mind. Come on, pan up. To me, that has always been the classic Montreal skyscraper. Sadly, they kind of limit the height of their towers here. Hello, is this from today? It is. John Amir says, not sadly. I don't know, I think the aesthetic of the skyline is kind of ruined when they all kind of hit the same height. There's another classic Montreal skyscraper straight ahead. Sheena, £5, enjoying the walk around beautiful Montreal. Thank you, Johnny. Vancouver is another city with a very undramatic skyline. All because they're trying to preserve...
Enjoying the walk around beautiful Montreal. Thank you, Johnny. Smiley face.
Eventually they're giving up on that. I think we'll see the same story here. There's a really neat entrance to the metro. Found the Air Canada offices straight ahead. I do not know what these signs mean. I see other people walking here. There's a nice cafe. All right, where are we? Belmont. Okay, I think this is Renee Levesque or Levesque coming up. So we are back up towards St. Catherine Street. All right. So my hotel is just over there. The S is silent. The S is silent. I've been apologizing for my mispronunciation and all of the videos I record. That's pretty nice. And the old Hudson's Bay is straight ahead. I think that used to be a Simpsons, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, I say Kinton Ramen. Sorry guys if I'm missing some of the chats. I am trying to pay attention to my surroundings a bit. There's a Burger King. And we have made it to the Eaton Center. Pretty much. And it looks like they're deconstructing all these light displays. Oh, it's a scramble? Alex gets around to loves the Hudson's Bay store. So we started on St. Catherine Street and I made it back here. 15% left on the iPhone battery. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to plug in the phone and top off the power because the old lightning port doesn't like to work in these conditions. So I think this is the tail end of some kind of illuminated light festival. Dang Wang says, "Hi John, welcome to Montreal. Here today, gone tomorrow." You're welcome, Vivian. We've still got a little bit of stream time left. Might be the best sidewalk I've encountered on this trip. It's wide, it's not slippery. That's the Eaton Center. That Five Guys doesn't appear to be there anymore. There's a place we have on Yonge Street, a Three Brewers. The Three Brasseurs. Trois Brasseurs? So I think what I'm gonna do is keep going this way. And when the stream dies, get some dinner, and then turn around and film a St. Catherine walk in the other direction. From around wherever that is. Right, there's Simon, so my hotel last time. Just north of there. Oh no, man. Whoa. There's just a big illuminated ring. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. And for smoked meat, there's Reuben's. Reuben's Deli. That might have to be the place where I go. There's also Dunn's right around the corner from here, just up a block or two and to the left. Mansfield. Erica says, what's for dinner? I'm not sure. I had a smoked meat poutine last night. And a bagel for lunch. A turkey club bagel. Don't they use sand instead of salt? I don't know, but that would make sense because I don't think I've really encountered much in the way of salt. But I would say warm and waterproof footwear is pretty much mandatory in winter here. And my old hotel was just over there. The Saint Martin Hotel Particulier. And speaking of smoked meat, there's Dunn's. Just there on the left. Bill Chow says on a cold night or a day like this, I think tomorrow would be a good day to explore the reso. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to ask if I can get a late checkout from the hotel. And hope they can oblige with that. There's Dunn's. I'm thinking Dunn's or Reuben's or something else. I got a $5 from Brad for some extra cheese. Sultan says walk a few more blocks and I'll find another Reuben's. Is there a difference between the Reuben's? There's the Canada Goose.
Tomorrow I might do it.
And this is what happens when I start to run out of battery. The connection strength dips.
Yeah, I hope it's
Alright. So sadly, folks, I'm going to wrap this up here at Peel and St. Catherine Street. You might notice the signal is degrading. Oh, there's the other Reuben's. Oh, that Reuben's looks way better. Maybe I'll go there. That might be the spot. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Huge thanks to our mods, thanks to channel members, Patreon supporters, everyone who sent super chats. Thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Probably the next time I go live will be back in Toronto. Enjoy the rest of your visit, says Whippy Dude. I'm going to try. I'm going to have dinner, do a St. Catherine's night walk. St. Catherine Street night walk, and then I don't know. But the camera battery is about to die, so thank you so much, guys, as we toured around downtown St. Catherine Street. Whoa, that car was not slowing down. And Old Montreal, then back up to St. Catherine. Stay warm, stay safe, and I will catch you on the next one. Yoink.